Hi everyone, it's VanGoghChica, and I'm here today just to show you a little bit of a card I'm making of the process. And what the card is about, what I'm doing is setting up a scene, and I'm going to use this kind of complicated little bit of rubber stamps to make this, let me get this out of the shine, this hanging shelves. And on the hanging shelves, I'm gonna assemble knickknacks. Let me see if I can show you. Let me see, I don't know if I have the stickiest hands in the East, in South Florida. If I touch anything, even with my nails, it sticks to me. These rubber stamps are very sticky. They stick to things. And these delicate things, because you have to put the stamp, the raised element on the paper and the flat element up, it's pivoting on this because see, this is very triangular line. It's hard to describe. See how you can see, I can't see where I'm doing. Oh yeah. See if you can see that it's just a thin line there. I hope you could see that. And I never really have nails this long. On a lark, I had a friend visit and I wanted to look all pretty. And when I went to get a pedicure, my person had the most beautiful nails. And I said, I love your nails. I wish mine could look like that. She said, they can. This is the new gel. And anyway, I never have nails this long. But until they come off, I'm learning to do stuff with it. So with the stamp wheel, this is a sticky mat. That's why my paper doesn't move. And you can see I've stamped some already, so the paper doesn't move up. I lay the stamps face down, and then you're going to always use this hole at the top as your guiding point. You hook it into these two notches, lower it, and you just tap it to pick it up. And then no matter how many times you ink it, it will always ink the same color. So let me make sure I get the same color. Okay, that was not espresso. Let me see. Yes, I think that was called mocha. I'm using the coffee break minis. I love the minis. They take up so little room. You know, I've been watching all these studio tours, so as you can see, I have the mocha. I'm gonna do, oh no, mocha was the shelf. I want espresso for the rope. See, it looks a little bit darker. I've been seeing all the studio tours that you can see online crafters do. I'm so jealous. I'm so cramped for space. I don't have a room I can use for art and crafts. I barely have this corner of the living room. And I make do what I can. I swear, I live in a townhouse. The upstairs is where I sleep. I'm thinking of having to put some things in my bedroom and just keep going up and down. You know, I'm disabled. I do use a walker and a wheelchair, so I have a stair lift. It's very slow. So once I come downstairs, I'm pretty much down for the day because I hate going up and down. It's so slow. But, ta-da! Doesn't that look cute? I'm thinking of something kind of funny. I have another die set that is a cat, and he's perched up looking through this telescope. I haven't used it yet, but I think this cat might be cute, looking like he's gonna knock something over, and maybe having knocked something over down here. So I'm gonna see if I can get that cat. And then I also have a die, because I am a bathtub queen. I don't really take baths that much anymore because I don't have a deep tub. Oh, but I grew up with a clawfoot tub. Every time I took a bath, 5 times a week, I showered to clean, and then I'd fill it up really hot, fragrant water. So this just reminds me. But I think I'm going to put these 2 wine glasses here and make it look like they the kitty knocked him over and maybe it seemed like he's getting into mischief. We will see how this goes. I will keep you posted. I always have to be doing something with my hands. I enjoy that. Like when I want to watch a movie, rarely these days do I just sit and watch. I sit and color a lot. When I stamp things and color them by hand that are whimsical and fun, and I save it for fun mail. And so I'm either coloring or something for my journal, or I'm putting together some baubles. My cat, Bimmy, my cat's name is Bimini, and I call her Bimmy. She wants to get in on the action. I have an Etsy store that I have prints of my paintings and stuff. Well, she says she wants to make some crafts, so I help make some keychains, but it's her baby. And I'll announce her little store when it comes time. She's a black cat, so I will be making this cat a black cat because this is exactly something she would do, which would be to knock over all my stuff. So this is Bimmy. You're on this card. And Bimmy's Boutique will be coming your way soon. She can't, since she has paws, I have to do some of the assembling. But she is the designer. Yes, she is. Okay, I'm saving my tape because I go through it. So, yeah, things are, to me, a little harder with these nails. But I followed this wonderful woman. I'll put it in my description. Her name is Jannah, Jannah. She's from the Netherlands. And she's a young woman, like 24, who has a self-taught silversmith. And I love her TikToks. How did I get on talking about her? I forget. Oh, the nails. Jannah has her own style. And that is why I love watching this young woman. You know, I want to buy some of her jewelry. It just sells out so fast. She has a very eccentric style. And I just love that she's so confident. I mean, she dresses like Stevie Nicks, if you know Fleetwood Mac from the 70s. Stevie Nicks was like a witchy, bohemian, gypsy, flowing robes. She dresses like that now, and it suits her, and she does very unusual, beautiful makeup and has feathers in her hair all the time. And she has kind of a little bit of a goth, macabre, eccentric taste, to say the least. But she has nails that are no joke. They're probably out to there, and they are the very sharp stiletto with a big curve. And she does them herself. She'll show you on camera. And I'm just so tickled because she does everything. She goes, people say, how can you do it? I don't know how she does it, because these are, when they're gone, I probably will not be doing these again. Maybe for the holidays. They're very difficult. Let me put this together and we will continue.